I've probably got enough time. This is also still being sponsored by the Urban Arts Partnership. You can check their logo in the top right. They are they're basically a charity that works to try and get people from all kinds of walks of life, especially lower income people of color, into video game industries. We're off, and they've got an amazing success rate. You should definitely check them out.
Indeed. Thank you, UAP, for the sponsorship. Very nice.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely something I'll have to have a look at myself. You know.
I've done a load of research onto it. They genuinely probably one of the best charities out there. All right, so neither of them went for the Power Cell cutscene skip.
That is perfectly in sync. Oh my god.
That sync though is worth it. Yeah, so the very first cell that they both went to is possible skip with a quite precise timing for it, but you don't get it, wasted a little bit of time.
Interesting. Oof, pardon me. Yeah, it just stops the just doesn't play the cutscene for the cell animation. Oh, Mike bow. Wait, Trotz has fallen. This is
Trotz! They're both having so much trouble. Okay, we didn't have any waterfall falls, so.
I mean, you know, quarterfinals. It's gotta be nerve-wracking for them.
Yeah, and you got to be going for the fastest traps.
The disc was removed. Oh dear.
Disc was removed.
Oh, we're fine.
Okay. Was that on purpose to make it a more even race?
New strats.
He was going for geyser skip. That's the secret to geyser skip right there.
Good training, boys.
Probably end up being something like that, honestly. Like if a geyser skip was actually fun.
Well, I mean, you can skip this cutscene by opening your disc tray, but that's hardware manip, so it's not allowed.
Illegal.
Yeah.
Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful?
Saren, he had a disc read error that fixed itself after 5 seconds. But he's still ahead. Mike's still ahead.
Very, very, very pog.
Yes.
No.
Follow the lamps, they will take you right there.
Get out of here.
And of course, we're not going to follow the lamps at all.
Nope. We don't do them. We don't do that kind of thing.
We do later, but
yeah,
that's
just not now. But you had a deadline, same as set a deadline for you to do that. You just didn't actually manage to do it.
It just like soft locked you out of that cell unless you
do it first time. Yeah. That's the beauty of these games, so you can do the cells and whatever. What do you like?
Yeah.
That's why I used to like Mario 64 so much, actually.
Are we really gonna compare? Oh, Mike is of course doing this. Wait, I don't recognize this route. Is he doing no LTS?
He's not gone to Fisherman.
Okay, I might be behind on the chat from today and yesterday, but I don't recognize this route.
I do not either. Perhaps he is doing some cool things. Saves Fisherman for last, imagine.
I mean, the only way that would be better is if he gets like the rocket uppercut immediately afterwards up. I mean, I trust Mike to know the route better than me, so I trust him to know what he's doing.
This is strange. I've never seen this. Mike out there inventing a new route.
I mean, that's what he does, though. He's
yeah, he's
pretty damn good at that.
He's cool like that.
The thing is, we've got no way of like comparing fish now.
Yeah, I have no idea like what we do in this situation. He's going straight for Temple, and Trotz is just fishing, you know. As Jack runners tend to do, we like to fish in this game. What if he completely skips the fit? No, he can't, because he needs Misty Island, doesn't he? It opens Misty Island every this, so...
Yeah, Misty's a weird level. It doesn't actually load unless you trigger the boat. Like, you can fly over there, but nothing loads.
Interesting.
You need the cutscene in order to get the level to load.
Do the rocket. Oh.
Hey, almost.
I did that before, when I did the no LTS run.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't go out of bounds, like, but I just went very high and it was cool. Is he gonna do boss and then go straight to fisherman?
I mean, he'll do boss. No, he won't. Okay, I reckon he'll go the. This is hard. I don't know what he's got left to do.
I don't know if this is this faster. Do you think?
If Mike's doing it, then probably.
Probably, yeah. I didn't watch the last race or anything, so I don't know if this is actually like a thing that happens.
There is no way he's doing a no Misty route. There's just no way. He's not skipping 9 cells that quickly.
Yeah, I think here he goes to fish, right? Surely.
Right, because he needs the blue eco for the thing. So I scout fly.
Straight to fish. Interesting.
Nothing to talk about.
Wow, I've
Okay.
never seen that.
In the ocean. Took a bite
So
out of
there's still a scout fly left. So is he death warping? Is he gonna? Well, load warping probably. So he'll get the last scout fly near the blue eco, like blue orb vent, and then I imagine he'll load warp out.
Perhaps.
Whereas Trotz is doing the OG route everybody knows.
Yeah, I do this route.
There are 2 types of
It'll be
goldfish to
interesting
catch.
to see now, actually.
1-pound fishies.
Yeah, I mean I've got literally nothing to compare it to. The only thing we can compare is at the end of the level.
Whoever gets out of jungle first, I'd assume. That'll be best to compare for.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
which one is actually faster.
Poison the whole darn catch.
So
Here comes a big one.
Trotz has had a little bit of trouble climbing up this tower, but
Story of my life.
Mike did have like a trip up in the temple, but like his temple was pretty damn good. So Trotz has a lot of catching up to do.
1 pound fishy, 5 pound fishy.
And
Fish. Yeah, Trotz on his way to the temple. Honestly, I think it will still be very close between them leaving.
Yeah, I mean they've still done all of the same kind of things.
Just in the wrong order. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not the wrong order, but like the different order, yeah.
Different order, yeah.
There is a way to skip, not to skip fish. There's a way to manip fish.
Yeah, and
Using
it's
the
usually
eco
to
towers.
do with
Yeah.
watching
big,
cutscenes.
I think it's the big tower things that I've heard.
The mirrors, yeah.
Here comes a big one.
Which is very slow to connect them all, so we don't do that.
Oof. Mike has had some not very good fish, honestly.
Was that 150 out of
Yeah.
You did it!
Nice.
You caught 200 pounds of fish.
This
And
is
for a couple of landlubbers.
this is 3rd phase, right? Oh, it's 2nd phase.
And you can
The thing is,
use
I can't tell if this is just because of movement or from the route.
I can't tell myself, actually. Trotz is very still on pace. He's on, like, around normal pace for around the time you'd finish this, right?
Yeah. I mean, not on my pace, because I'd be well far behind, but yeah.
Yeah, there's a death walk.
Yeah, so he's only, like, what, 15 seconds behind? Probably not even that.
That's impressive. Yeah, that's not bad. That's That's strange. I think that route might just be a tiny bit faster. Maybe. Because Trotz still had some pretty good movement.
Yeah, again, if it's Mike, you trust it. I mean, the only thing I can really think is, like, he's missed out on a couple of balls. No, he really hasn't.
I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah. And yeah, language doesn't matter. The cutscenes are all the same length, no matter what.
The only reason language would matter if like it was like text box that you'd have to skip and stuff, because like different languages have shorter like words and stuff. I believe that's how it works in other games as well. So that's my take on how that works anyway.
Both get the Muse quick catch.
Very nice.
Ruined everybody's childhood of trying to chase that thing round in circles.
It's annoying as hell, bro. I don't like it. Sly is an exception. I've never, fun fact, never played Sly. I'm yet to play Sly Cooper. I may play Sly Cooper at some point, so do tell, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, there are a few games, like I think Wind Waker's played in Italian because it's quicker, but
yeah,
it's not for this game.
Yeah, unless a different language, they become rap god in the cutscenes or something, then, you know. Yeah, I think they're all the same length. But then again, I don't know. Mike doesn't go for death cycle. Yeah.
No, he'll be going for quick cycle.
He is definitely fast enough to go to land for it. Wonder if Trotz goes for death cycle.
I imagine he'd go for quick cycle as well.
Nice.
Like, even if you miss quick cycle, if you've at least gone for it, you still get a good cycle.
Mike, what's going on here, buddy?
Hardware manipulation.
Cheating. Not allowed.
You're quite a nice setup though, honestly.
Oh, you got bonked. That's nice. Quick cycle successfully cycled.
Yeah, and I think Trotz has actually got overlapping. Oh no, he's got. Oh wow!
That was clean.
That was
clean.
Amazing, honestly.
That was very clean, actually.
Yeah, there's a reason these guys have like 54s and 56s.
There's me with my 1 hour 19.
Yeah, if you go for quick cycle and miss it or like mess it up or something, it's still quicker than go for death cycle as long as you are quick enough.
Mm-hmm.
So I still go for death cycle.
Yeah, I just know the death cycle, so it makes it easier for me.
It's a safe strat, and at
yeah, rather be safe. Yeah, rather be safe than to completely lose time. You know.
Yeah. And now we're coming up to the first boosted of the run.
It's weird to think that this is the first boosted.
It's the first like one that matters.
The first big one, I think.
Yeah, you can do one in like Trotz probably went for one in jungle, but this is one that actually cuts a bit of time. Ledge grabblers, yeah.
Nice.
So the way that works is when you walk slowly off of a ledge, and then when you uppercut while doing that, the game treats your downwards momentum as horizontal momentum and combines them a little bit and gives you a burst of speed outwards.
Interesting. It's very strange.
How we think it works. That's probably not how it works, but that's and that also might be outdated. But yeah,
I always thought that because when you fall off an edge, you go like kind of fast downwards, but when you uppercut, because like you can still input the uppercut, all of that momentum that you're falling downwards is transferred into the uppercut, so it goes upwards, and then you had to spin onto that, and then you know, I think that'd be how I picture that. Ooh. Trotz having a bit of a interesting movement.
So I haven't seen Mike's orb count. 175. He's probably just going to go for regular Sandover, but I do know that if he's low on orbs, he goes for an alternate version here as well, which I was kind of hoping to see. So
who knows? Maybe he'll treat us all.
Yeah, it gets you a couple of extra orbs at being tiniest bit more difficult, but for like really not that much.
They're pretty equal on orbs right now. Both runners are pretty equal on orbs, which is very fancy.
Mike had an awful cannon though.
Yeah, that was unfortunate RNG on that kind of turn, but that's okay.
Yeah, okay, so he is going for the alternate route. So he picks up a couple more orbs. But doesn't lose a lot of time.
I might start going for this actually. It seems a little safer than what I do.
It depends on how good your boosters are. Like, you need to get those boosted quick across those pillars in order to save any time. Or, you know, to keep it even.
Nice. Okay, Mike just doing Mike things.
Just bonking 3 times into the wall.
As Mike does, you know.
Oh, I hate these birds so much.
You know, fun fact, now that I know that they're RNG, I get them a lot less frequently.
I mean, I run on PAL 50, so yeah.
I have no idea what I run on, honestly. Oh well. Oh, nice. Maybe.
You have... Oh, Mike didn't get them. I swear I heard the birds.
Yeah, I swear I heard them. That was...
Birds just do be like that.
That one is an F in chat if I've ever heard one.
That's painful. Yeah, sometimes the birds just suck.
Yep. Birds are sometimes not nice. Both runners are actually still kind of neck and neck at the moment.
Yeah, Mike lost a surprising amount of time to that bird's, like, I mean, we're talking about like 6 or 7 seconds, which is enough for Trotz to catch up.
Like, Trotz is literally right behind him.
Oh, he ran out of blue eco so close to that.
That's
if Trotz had gone like a tiny little bit quicker, he'd have been able to pick up that scout fly with blue eco.
Mike's movement on that little area, that's really impressive.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg.
Both runners have pretty good movement here.
Oh my! I hope the poor
Yeah,
dear's
if someone's got amazing movement in this game, it's a treat to see.
It is. I love watching them.
Mike might even get this scout fly after this cutscene with blue eco. I don't think Trotz will. I don't think he had enough blue eco left, but I think Mike will.
I'm not your mom. You see any feathers here?
Oh, love at first sight. Oh. Listen, boys. I'll take this little kid back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of him.
Hey. There's Flut.
Honestly, if you didn't have to get Flut, there are so many amazing better routes that you could do for this level.
Yeah.
But Flut saves so much time in, especially snowy, but more recently it saves a lot of time in boggy now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is going to be amazing to see.
Do you need to get the Flip cell here in Sentinel Beach to activate Flip for later levels?
Yeah. If you don't unlock Flut, you can't use them.
Oh wow.
Huh?
It, I guess, yeah.
in the later levels. Yeah.
That's impressive game design from 2001 right there. Like, you wouldn't think they'd pay attention to like that tiny little detail, but they do. It's not that big of a detail. Like realistically, they could have just like had you be able to skip that cell completely and still had Flip Flop there, but it's very, very nice.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within.
One of you has the light
From
within.
time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present
Trotz.
120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain. For your gift, another power
Trotz fell, I
is
think,
yours.
on his little climb up there. Oh hi, yo, what up, Sauce?
You have proven yourself worthy. Here is a power cell.
Yeah, and as I was saying, definitely a her. Like, I'm pretty sure Flop
Yeah.
calls her her.
Flip Flop calls her a her.
No, Bird Lady calls her a her.
Okay. I see. Don't want to be misgendering the bird. It is a bird, right? She is a bird.
It's a Flop Flop.
I guess so, yeah. It's a type of bird.
Great!
Mike onto the fire canyon.
Cells needed to power my heat
Yeah.
Flip Flop is a
Now
Flip
be
Flop,
careful.
okay.
The shield will only protect your zoomer
I see.
500 degrees, so try to keep it cool. Flying over open lava will definitely
So,
heat you up fast.
This category is
It's
called
500
No
degrees
Lava
and
Tube
it's
Skip.
over.
So,
Over! Like
yeah, fun fact, you skip Lava Tube.
The
But
fire canyon
in this
is
category, the only rule is you
Jump,
can't skip.
you off the hot
No,
ground.
you can't skip
I've
Lava
also
Tube.
released several
However, if you
cool
wanted
ways
to,
use drop the shield's
you
temperature quickly.
can
Can skip
skip
fire
Oh,
canyon.
Fire
and when you get
Canyon.
across,
Yeah.
Don't forget to activate the teleport
It's not
button.
not
Use
recommended,
the tab.
I don't think,
Then
but
we'll
you
be
know.
able to teleport over and meet
Definitely
you.
not.
Good luck.
It's a horse parrot. Okay.
Horse parrot. So an ostrich.
True. Has anyone tried to route no LTS with FCS? That's a question.
It would be exactly the same, except you do FCS.
Yeah. You need the
yeah.
72 cells, don't you?
I was going to say, you'd do FCS and then you'd probably chuck in Boggy Ambush to pick up flies that you've missed.
Yeah.
You'd also be low on orbs, so you might have to do a different orb route as well. You'd probably end up only getting one oracle in... no, okay, so you'd probably skip Rock Village Oracle and get four... no. Okay, you'd get one oracle and you'd get 3 minor cells. I
Yeah.
think.
But what if they went straight to skip, straight from the after Kaiser? They just go straight Fire Canyon, do Fire Canyon skip. What happens?
Then you add load issues, and then you'd have that whole argument of should I get a 90k PS2 or should I stick with my 30k?
Oh no, Mike! That's lost him some time for sure.
Think I'll ever get used
Samos is deloaded.
to tingling sensation. Hey,
Okay,
it looks like the blue sage.
Flip Flop is there too.
Oh my! Rock Village is on fire!
Wait, what?
One heck of a party.
No, I mean Rock
What
Village.
the-
He's got overlapping cutscenes.
Boulders.
I am so confused.
Oh, and it
Okay.
looks like the blue sage is working on a levitation machine.
Oh my god! Okay, that's hilarious.
I guess you two are going to have to find some more.
Samos
didn't
be
even see what
vibing.
happened.
Look at his notes. Jack, go check on the villagers and come back and give us an update.
Samos.
And take the furball with you.
Samos just vibing, I guess. That is
That-
interesting.
That might indeed be just what happens, but that doesn't stop it being any less hilarious. Oh, and okay, Trotz almost got trolled by RNG Rock Jump, but he managed to save it.
Very nice. So Trotz is normally ahead.
Yes.
So it's very nice.
He's opting to pick up an extra orc right there.
Can never go wrong with too many orbs.
Definitely not. So we will probably see one cycle plants from both of these runners.
Probably. I'd assume so. Because both runners are definitely have the skill level to do that. Where I do not. Like fans are molding right now.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if these guys are in a call together.
Maybe.
And I also wonder if they're listening to the stream. Like, did I put Mike off by like suggesting a route idea to him, and he goes, "Wait
Maybe.
a minute, let me think about that." And,
Oh no, Trotz bonked on a rock. I don't think he gets one cycle.
oh, he
Barely. Very barely.
yeah, he could have got that.
He missed the plant in the back there as well.
Yeah, the plan in the back is what would have messed him up.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
Whereas Mike,
Mike wants.
yeah,
Now
Mike,
that they're ahead, they're both neck and neck again now.
yeah, one cycle is that powerful. They're in the same cell cutscene for about a second.
It's now a very close race. And Trotz is the
Only
perfect
now?
map. Yeah, I mean, it was a very close race then, though. Like, you know, it's still very close. Mike, save there.
I think he just messed up on his menuing.
Maybe. Perhaps.
240 orbs. Perfectly orbs.
Yeah.
I didn't see what Trotz had.
He had
So-
218 going out of basin.
Which...
He'd be one over.
241. Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless you
damn.
missed
Deliberately missed one.
one.
We'll see if he has 120 after this cutscene. I
Also,
couldn't see.
Mike doesn't have to turn his camera away now, so he's going to get better movement.
Yeah.
These pontoons.
No, the one orb Trotz. The one orb.
Absolute letdown.
Yeah, because Trotz got the cutscene escape, he has to move his camera away from the hut, otherwise he will trigger the cutscene.
Yeah, the bubble that Mike actually hit is still there down by these pontoons, so... And Trotz is going to do a death warp there. So the way that one works is complicated.
Yeah, we don't know that one.
Basically, you loaded LPC as your level and then hit the death trigger for falling out of bounds in Rock Village. And
They put you at
because
the
you've
end.
loaded
Yeah.
LPC,
They put you at LPC.
yeah,
Very impressive.
LPC just as a level is super impressive. Like you see
It is.
the movement, the trick, like you'll see some proper...
It's very fun to play casually.
Oh, Trotz! And with that, they're tied.
Oh wow. I looked at my phone for a second. Bro, what have I missed?
And Mike takes it. All Trotz did was miss a boosted,
That's
and
so
Mike is
unfortunate.
overtaken.
It just shows how it goes to show how close these races are.
Oh, if you...
Oh!
He got the lava jump as well! He could have saved that!
Mike, that's so sad. That was cool though. He gets style points from me. And everyone knows style points from me. You know how amazing the style point from me is.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you have never seen a run of this game, like this level and Snowy are two levels to watch. Like the trick that they're both done and are doing right now is it saves about like 11 seconds or something, but using the platforms to clip out of bounds and then just jump to the cell. By picking up the cell, it just immediately opens the puzzle. And then this enemy's supposed to be invincible to like all but a jump spin, but that means you can land on top of him because they didn't want you to ground pound on top of him. So you can use that to clip out of bounds and then skip the entire final part of the level.
It's very impressive. That is one I still struggle with myself. It's only the ledge grab though. Like I can get out of bounds now. I'm good at that.
Yeah. So in regards to that, there are some like unspoken strats that you won't really find like in any guides anywhere. But if you are struggling with that, tap X on your first jump out of the water and don't like hold it because you get a higher jump that way.
I've heard that, yeah.
Yeah, and the other one is if you hold forwards on these slides, you actually go quicker.
Oh, interesting. That one I didn't know.
Yeah, like nobody says that in any guide anywhere, but hold forward on those slides. Each one saves about 5 seconds.
Very nice. Trotz is about to do a vent clip right here. He's going to use the height from this vent to ignore the wall. And off he goes.
Yeah, and something we didn't say is he also skipped a cutscene there by buffering into it. So by having the HUD menu up, when you enter a cutscene, it takes time to put it away, which is also how Blue Stage skip works, but we've missed our chance there.
Yeah.
But yeah, because there's a cutscene on that cell, and that specific cell is given to you by the cutscene, if you buffer into it, you can skip that cutscene by pausing once you've started the cutscene. I said cutscene way too many times in that sentence.
Cutscene. Yeah, Trotz is going for a load right here. Spawns him at this side of Rock Village, which isn't in the vicinity of that bubble. That bubble is still active, by the way, I believe. I think it should be. I believe it is. Yes.
It is active until, I believe, until you trigger Red Stage, but definitely until you trigger Kira at the end of Lava Tube.
Yeah. So yeah, if he goes into that area, he's going to get a cutscene. So luckily, it doesn't extend that far. I interrupted you there. I apologize.
I don't remember what I was saying, so it's fine. And please interrupt me, I talk too much.
Fair enough.
So, speaking of talking too much, I could talk for hours about the changes that have happened recently in Boggy Swamp. I would imagine both of these runners are going for the newest Boggy, but what you'll see pretty soon is a clip out of bounds by just crawling into this thing.
All from the beautiful mind of Six Rock, I believe.
The out of bounds was known for a while. Six Rock came up with this bit.
Trotz. Oh. Trotz didn't get it.
Yeah, he got the water strat. He got the backup.
Nice.
Hey.
It's now Mike is now pulled ahead from that though.
So we're about halfway through the level right now. So we went backwards through the level at the start, flipped out of bounds, and we've just jumped to the middle of the level.
Mike with the one frame.
We're going to go forward in the level a little bit.
We just need to borrow Fluff for a minute.
Yep. Do a really precise jump that Mike nails. And Trot looks like he nails. Yeah, also nails.
Nice.
And then now this is where Six Rock has come into his own, because this clip.
Oh, nice.
He's got an amazing tutorial on how to do that.
Oh. And Trotz as well, they both got it first time.
I hate that. I hate that out of bounds so much, but
I've never done it.
Six's tutorial is pretty good. And yeah, run low eco if you haven't. Low eco is best category.
I see. Yeah, I believe the new boggy was a combination of a lot of runners, but I know Six Rock was a big part of it.
Yeah. So like
anyway.
this is like the top level when it comes to boggy, because what both of those guys have just done is jump on a breakable box in order to get the height to jump to do another out of bounds into the cave. And yeah, it's a breakable box. Like if you jump on it, you only get like so many attempts before you can do it. It is possible. There is like an alternate way to do that, and there is also an alternate way to get no checkpoint while doing it. But either way, that was probably one of the best boggies I've seen in this tournament so far. Like both runners just absolutely nailed it.
That was very impressive.
And I haven't watched quite a few of the recent races, so don't like hate me for that.
Yeah,
if you guys did better boggies.
You should have seen my boggy the other day. It was pong. I'm not even part of this tourney. Right. I'm just a commentator.
So, lava walk. First phases? Any first phases?
Mike's going lava walk. Oh, very nice. Actually, I'm going to turn my phone off now. I should stop looking at my phone.
Oh, Trotz has opted not to lava walk. Okay.
Mike gets lava walk first time. He just is pog.
Yeah. He can get it a second time and still be even, but he doesn't go for it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you want to explain how this trick works?
I'll try. So, what Trotz is basically there anyway. What both runners are about to do is called an idle deload. And what that basically is, because you did the whole, like, they jumped past the boulder thing, and they have the cutscene for Claw. Not the cutscene. They have the checkpoint for Claw. And believe it or not, this rock is close enough to the Claw cutscene. So what's gonna happen in just a second here? Can I time this right? Now. No. Okay. Now. There you go. Timed it.
Nailed it.
The map it's like magic. It disappears. I believe the reason for that is the game thinks...
Don't you dare. Okay.
The game thinks that you should be at the mountain pass checkpoint. The game's checking your checkpoints, and because you've already loaded the claw checkpoint, the game's like, wait, hang on, why is Boggy here? Boggy shouldn't be here, so it just completely makes Boggy disappear. Pretty much. And then that's why it just disappeared, and then if you pause for a second, the game like checks again or whatever, it's like, oh wait, you have this checkpoint, let's spawn you at the mountain pass. So the game spawns you at the mountain pass, it skips the claw boss fight. Which is very, very nice.
That is... I mean, it's completely wrong, but it's a very good introduction. If you're running the game, that's all you need.
Yeah.
Like, if you're running the game, just do what they do, and you'll get it.
I tried, okay? Leave me alone. Oh, lucky Trotz.
He's stuck in the tree. He's stuck in the tree. Yeah, he knows. He knows he's stuck in the tree. Oh! The Trotz load! He didn't save load! Oh no! Someone did that in a race a couple of days ago.
Oh, that's unlucky. That's so unfortunate.
I think it was blue. I think it was blue, and that's how he lost against me, actually. Okay, well, now I get a chance to explain how it actually works.
Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know the truth.
No. It's... Oh, maybe
going lava walk.
I'm just gonna hope he gets it. So, Mike is gonna do... Okay, he's just doing backwards cell. Okay, basically, by watching the cutscene of Claude knocking the rocks down and like roaring, it stores Mountain Pass as your stored level, and then and when you idle, it updates your stored level. But if you interrupt that by being in an action, and the easiest way to be in an action is by holding an action button while you're idling, what the game does is it checks that both the levels match, if the level doesn't match, what it does is it will load the stored level into your current loaded level slot and put you and yeah, it will just put you out of bounds, and it will give you the closest checkpoint in the stored level, which if you are sitting on this rock, the closest level in Man and Pass is past Claw. Because the two levels that he's loaded at the moment are Rock Village and Boggy Swamp, when it loads Mountain Pass, it will completely unload Rock Village, so he falls out of bounds here. So he has to then pause to wait for the level to Mountain Path to actually load, because he never had it loaded in the first place. You can do all kinds of complicated stuff with that by like half loading levels, but that's beyond the scope of this.
See, it was close. I didn't explain it to that detail, but yeah, it was close.
You did the bit that you need.
Yeah, I did the bit that you need to know, like, you know.
Well, one day I will get it 100% right, because somebody is going to come into the chat and just be like, nah, that's not true at all.
I guarantee it would be Zed. Something Zed would do. I'm sorry, Zed, I love you. But yeah, that's that. And if for those keen-eyed viewers... Okay, Saren, I see.
Yeah, sorry, called out. Apparently the game just gets confused.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, never mind.
Tree hops again, mate? Trotz? No, okay.
Alright, so... Mike has done a lot of things that we've skipped over. Which we'll probably have to catch up.
That for one. Yeah, I'll try and explain the Red Sage cutscene skip, right? So, kind of very similar deal to the blue one, where there's a cutscene bubble. There's a cutscene bubble around it, but this one, for some reason, extends throughout the majority of volcanic craters. So you can't just like pause buffer and deload the bubble. So what you have to do, you have to die during a pause buffer for it to actually deload the cutscene bubble. So what Mike did, he punched the button with a pause button. When he had a pause buffer, he punched the button, and then he died really, really quick before the pause came up. He dove out and died in the lava, and that completely skipped the cutscene because it deloaded the bubble as Jak was dying, pretty much. And then that bubble just doesn't spawn again because the game's like, oh wait, you must have watched the cutscene, like, you know.
Yeah. So basically, the death actually overwrites the cutscene. So when you're in the cutscene bubble, well, when the cutscene tries to play, the death overwrites it, so it counts as you watching the cutscene.
Saves quite a hefty amount of time because that cutscene is a long one.
Yeah, the cutscene itself is 2.5 minutes-ish, and there is an alternate way of skipping it, which only saved about like 40 seconds because of how long it took to set up. Which people still did for the like month or so that it existed until we found a better way. I don't even think it was a month. I think it was like a week.
Fair enough.
But,
yeah, Trotz did the same thing.
Headstrong is an absolute legend at this game. Like she
found
grinded runs.
Yeah, she found the idle deload as well, didn't she?
Yeah, but completely by accident, just by pause buffers. She just practiced pause buffers in a level and happened to time it across the 30-second idle, and then, as I badly explained, the level just completely deloaded around her.
And she's like, "Wait, hang on, what?"
Yeah.
have you seen the clip? It's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, no, I have. So many times.
She's like, "Wait, what? What's happening?" Oh, Headstrong has some of the funniest clips, honestly.
So what Trotz just did is like kind of underrated. Like he roll jumped like straight out into lava and then turned his camera quickly enough to pass through a checkpoint, so that he would spawn further ahead in the level rather than behind.
Yeah,
And
camera works very funkily in this game. It can trigger a lot of things. That pesky camera.
Yeah, some checkpoints are based on your camera. Some checkpoints are based on where Jak is, and it just so happens that that one is camera based. So if you roll jump and then turn your camera, you can actually get it to trigger.
I think Trotz is about 2 minutes, minute and a half maybe behind, right? Maybe. He still has the whole dot. Like, Mike has now just finished Spider Cave. And Trotz has yet to do the Dark Cave section, which Mike was doing before. So, yeah. He's still quite far behind. It's no longer very close, but you never know what can happen in Snowy, so...
Yeah. So, Snowy's a level where the second half of it, you can't die. And there's especially one point where you definitely can't die, because even if you carry on going the normal route, or you go back and... I'll spoil. You go back and pick up Flut, either way, they're both super slow.
Mm-hmm.
And it's around outside Fortress.
Yep. Oh, Mike's going a very different route to the one I know.
Of course he is.
Yeah, of course. Dude just invents routes at this point. He's like, this is 0.5 seconds faster, let's go. Still a very entertaining race so far, though.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, hello?
Oh,
Okay.
there you go. Okay, I was, that was... Ooh. That was close.
Oh, Trotz just got boosted off of that platform, but he saved it. He doesn't need that gem. He doesn't need it.
Some technical difficulties-ish there, but I think we're all good.
Yeah. So I would say Trotz is over 2 minutes behind.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair. Does Mike get the rocket? No, unlucky. There's a backup for this strat that Mike, I believe, is gonna do. But if you get the rocket uppercut, I believe it's where you go like zooming very, very high up into the air. You can clip back through that ice, and it saves you doing like a long climb around.
I mean, I'm glad it's not just me. Like,
I was so confused.
I was
Like,
like,
hang on.
Is my internet?
It's my
Oh,
PC
Mike!
dying.
Okay, Trotz is heading up to Snowy. He had an absolutely cracked end of Spider Cave. Like, honestly, you would not believe it. Like, he found a new glitch and everything. Like, you should have seen it. It was amazing.
Yeah, very pog. Little cutscene. Oh. Mike? Oh dear.
Oh no!
That's so sad.
He's... Yeah, I was going to say, he's going to save load out, but that means he's on foot now.
That just puts you right here, that's interesting. Is he going back for Fluffler?
I think he is. I don't know if that's...
I don't know if
That's
that's...
cool. Okay.
No, not anymore.
It is.
Still,
Yeah,
still
I mean,
going
it
for
still is. It still is, but... That is the point where if you die, it's like 50-50 whether or not it's worth getting the Flufflet again, because...
Yeah. I mean, I do anyway, because, you know, Fluffler is cute.
Yeah, exactly. And it is... Oh my god. Trotz.
Mike
Gets that first try as well.
Nice. Now can he do the rocket though? I didn't see it. Is he already past the rocket? I don't think he is now.
No, he's doing the sensible route.
The sensible route.
Like what's? I don't even know. Is the only thing that I can think of is that Mike's gonna somehow do an out of bounds during the like snowball bit.
Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? Yes! Wait, yo, Trotz got the rocket.
That is pretty high.
Nice. Trotz is my hero, officially. Yes, I believe you need 69 cells is the optimal amount of cells to leave with, and Snowy, I think.
It is indeed, yes, because you get the Scout Fly and 2 Oracles.
Yes.
In Lava Tube. Volcanic Crater.
Lol 69, haha, anyway. Mike is at the very end of Snowy right now. He's gonna go for Gondola, I believe. Gondola skip. Jump out past 2 death planes, and he did it. Nice.
Good.
Very, very nice.
That is more difficult than it looks, because you've got to hit the loading plane for Volcanic Crater as well.
Seek the pure light, for with
Yep.
its flame,
It's very, very strange. You dodge 2 death planes at a loading plane, I think.
by bringing 120
I've never done it before, because I lack the necessary skill to do so.
another power cell.
Also, Mike is technically on flip-flop,
Power cell is the reward.
but because
Yeah, so-
flip-flop doesn't exist in Volcanic Crater, the game doesn't load flip-flop.
Yeah, Flood is tied to Volcanic Crater, so Snowy Mountain. So he appears invisible, and if you do actually go too close to other levels, you will unload Snowy. And when you unload Snowy, you unload Flut, which crashes the game.
Which is never a good sign. Mike, can we go to
Definitely
the very end here? There's lava tube. So this category is called a no lava tube skip because we don't skip the lava tube.
All right. With these
And this
additional
is
powers, I should be
yes, we need all 72 power cells, and now Mike is in the final little stretch of the run.
withstand temperatures up to 800 degrees, but no more.
Very, very
Keep an
nice.
eye on your gauge.
Trotz isn't actually that far behind, to be fair.
Temperatures would do to
No.
your Zoomer if the shield gives
he's
out.
still on.
Yeah, the heat.
Is he on sub 1
Zoomer?
pace?
Hey, what about
Possibly, if he is
Gonna-
cracked out of his mind.
Yes,
at least more cooling balloons
It's
in the
very
vessel.
close. I reckon he's a good.
Keep the temperature down.
That is
And
also
don't
very
forget to
far
activate the
forward.
teleport gate in the yellow
He's still
Oh
making
no, he is, yeah, far left is what I meant, but he got it.
If Trotz got the save, if he didn't save load, if he didn't do the load instead of save load, he would have. They'd probably be on pace together right now. They'd probably be both in lava tube
Yeah.
because he, you know, pausing his meme mostly. Okay.
Yeah,
I see.
Mike is not going for the new Citadel strat.
Does Trotz do it though?
I doubt it at this point.
I think he has done it before in a PB. I think he has gotten Citadel hops, but I think he's gotten Citadel hops, but it didn't PB. I think.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I mean, I hope he goes for it,
I do hope he goes for Citadel hops.
because
If he gets it, then that could, well, it does save time, but
it doesn't save enough time.
doesn't save enough time, no. Because Trotz has a whole cutscene to watch right now.
Yeah.
Trotz is... It's still... I'd say he's about a minute behind-ish. Maybe not a minute, but around a minute.
Yeah, around a minute. Fair.
Because Mike will probably be... Yeah, Mike's at the very end of Lava Tube right now. Just before Trotz has finished the cutscene at the start of Lava Tubes, so... It still could be very, very close. Mike could mess up, fall in final boss or something, you know?
This is where Mike pulls a G3 and just pause buffers for 2 minutes. Nope, first try, of course.
Never mind, okay. So, what that pause buffer does, it allows us to skip the Kira cutscene because, you know, speed.
Oh, he punches straight towards the pizza? That's insane.
Okay, moment of truth. Moment of truth for Trotz right now.
Come on, Trotz. Come on, Trotz. He's going for
Trotz!
it.
Oh, you legend. Legend amongst men, Trotz.
So, I mean, picking up 6 eco is quicker anyway, by like a second or two. But, I mean, you'll hopefully see later on something amazing.
The only problem with this, though, if he doesn't successfully get the Sentinel Hop, it's not very, very nice.
Yeah. He's also running really hot.
Yeah, so I think he should be okay. He should be, you know...
The thing is, because he's going so fast, he doesn't have enough time to cool down on these rails.
Yep, if you jump on these rails, you can cool down a little bit, but he's going that fast that...
He should run fine, he's on half.
Okay. That like little jump there was very, very nice as well.
Okay, Mike got the 1 frame.
Very nice. Did he get the other one before? I think he's third phase now, right?
This is...
Third phase.
I didn't see the first one. I've seen it punch straight into the little hops.
Yeah, come on, Trotz. Does he get it? If Trotz gets it. Oh,
too far to the right.
Another 1 frame. Mike.
Nice. And this is the one that matters. This is the one that saves the most time because he goes straight into this yellow eco phase.
Yep.
I'm just happy Trotz got the checkpoint, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
same.
Yeah. You can get that and not get the checkpoint, which is worse.
It's close.
Yeah.
It's no longer close. I think Mike is pretty ahead at this point.
Yeah, Trotz is looking at a sub 101. I reckon he's going to get a 101.40. And Mike's looking at a 58.44. I don't know, I'm really bad at guessing time.
Same. To be fair though, if Mike accidentally pulls a... Sorry, Zyphals. If Mike pulls his Zyphals and falls the ledge as he's about to grab the eco, the white eco, then he could still be very close.
It is still anyone's game.
It is. And never mind, Mike wins.
Oh, I said 43, didn't I? What did I say?
45.
44? 45, okay.
Yeah,
I was a couple of seconds up, it's fine.
There you go though, well GG's to Mike.
Yeah, congratulations. That's
a really good run.
Very good run.
Interesting Forbidden Jungle route, but, you know.
Interesting snowy route.
Yeah, interesting route just end of, you know. Big GG's to the Mikester right there. Mikester, lol. Okay, anyway.
Well, it looks like I may have been too hard on you boys. You do have what it takes to be heroes.
But Daxter,
Mike's on the very end. Not Mike. Trotz is on the very end of phase 3 right now.
Big things come in small packages.
Get the 1 frame that matters. No.
Ah, okay.
It's fine. He might get quick shot.
Might.
No, I don't think he will.
Help and ingenuity, none of this would have been possible.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Perhaps we've found
Unlucky.
another sage now that Gaul
That's okay.
and Maya are lost.
Honestly, I think this is looking like
The Dark Eco probably
101
is
pace,
short,
maybe 101 flat, maybe just below, maybe. I'm gonna say 101.05.
Yeah, just a tad over 101.
I think. I don't know how long this cutscene at the end is. I think it's about like 25 seconds, 30 seconds, something like that.
About 30 seconds.
I like the little drum roller.
Mike's called a 10101.
10101.
10101?
10101. I would be incredibly happy with a 101, honestly, but that's me, because I have a 119. Not again, guys, with the credits, come on. You did this yesterday.
Oh, it's a Stone 3.
Uh,
No, he's soft locking it. Oh, he's not. Okay, I didn't know what he was doing.
Trotz. GG's to Trotz.
GG's indeed.
Just to throw our predictions off, like, I was 1 second off, by the way.
Nice.
Just to throw, you had to do that to me, Trotz. You threw off my prediction. So sad. By a second. By a second. Oh, that's unlucky. But GG's to Trotz. And to Michael. Oh, Mikell. Mike. Yes, GG to both of them.
Indeed. Do we have some interviews? I believe
so.
I believe so. Yeah, congratulations, Mike, and GG's to Trotz.
Thanks. Wow, I'm very surprised that went that way. Honestly.
It was that save, it was that load in Mount Pass for
Yeah,
Trotz. So
yeah.
unlucky.
What happened?
Yeah, I got stuck in between the trees doing tree hops, and I forgot to save. So I just loaded to Rock
Oh.
Village.
Loaded Rock Village, had
Yeah.
to be idle again.
Didn't Blue do that too? Oh my
Yeah, in
God.
the race
so, yeah.
against me. Yeah.
Oh, that's unlucky.
I was just over it like after in the middle of snowy. I was like, okay, this is over.
I
What was
I
that
almost
new
fell off the
story?
waterfall.
Oh,
Yeah,
badly.
yeah, right at the very start. Yeah. Oh. I mean, you both actually had trouble with that first bridge in Geyser. Like,
Yeah, I almost fell.
Yeah. The nerves getting to you, apparently.
yeah.
I tried to show off the cool snowy route, but that didn't go well.
I did like the snowy route, but
I'm more interested in the Forbidden Jungle route right there.
yeah, what was the
Uh,
jungle route? I thought you were doing like no FCS at first.
No, so that's like a route that I theorized like a year ago. It does fish last, so like it should make fish better, hypothetically.
I
But
thought that was based on the cutscenes of mirrors, though.
well,
It's weird.
sometimes fish is better when you take longer to get to it. Like that's been observed by a lot of runners, I think.
It's very interesting, actually.
Yeah, but the route just loses a second in general and gets fewer orbs, so it's not really good
Yeah.
to get it without good fish.
And then
It did
but then
look
you-
faster to me, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's barely not. It's a second slower.
Oof.
yeah, but
If you
then you also
if you
did
could
the,
load out, say the fish, it'd be like the same speed.
It's pretty cool, though.
Interesting.
It's a
And
very,
also-
very impressive race.
Yeah, that was a race. Yeah.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. There were times when you guys were like synced up and like you were overtaking each other every 5 seconds. Like
Oh god.
someone would drop a boosted, overtaken, then they'd not get a roll jump in the correct direction, to overtake it. It was very
Dude,
entertaining.
It was close.
that was the furthest into Rock Village I've ever been, and still got in the cutscene. I don't know what that was about.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'd
That was
have- I'd-
unfortunate.
Definitely, because I looked a wager in that one, so I'll definitely have to check that back.
I was like halfway through the second step.
Yeah,
with
no,
the 2 orbs.
I saw when the cutscene ended.
Yeah, I thought that was far enough. That was maybe the camera was just still in the bubble.
Yeah, I turned my camera like ever so slightly to the right, so that's probably what does it.
That's unlucky.
Wait, what? You got Blue Sage?
You got Blue Sage, yeah.
Oh yeah, he rewatched Blue Sage.
Oh no.
Or well, a scuffed version of Blue Sage, anyway.
Yeah, I somewhat got Blue Sage.
Somewhat?
It was that was a strange one.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look.
It was funny. We had a good laugh about it.
Honestly, I was expecting to just get wiped, like Trotz doing tree hops and then citadel hops. I was kind of confident you would get them.
It was close. I thought it was close.
Yeah, my attempt, I had too much speed, so I almost got the second hop, but then I just bonked and I got stuck.
Dang.
And I went for citadel hops too, but I also bonked.
Yeah, you were close though. You were close on that. And I'm just happy you got the checkpoint at the end, like so you didn't have to do it again.
Yeah. I was expecting to get smoked by Mike, so that's why I went for tree hops in the first place.
I think you were ahead. Were you ahead by that point? By the tree hops point?
Yeah, probably if Mike got Blue Sage.
I think you were, and that's why Mike pulled ahead ever so slightly there because of the unfortunate.
You had to be ahead in
yeah.
too.
So I think Mike was ahead at Claw, but went for one frame, and you actually overtook him there at the after. Because both of your boggies were cracked. Like your boggies were both absolutely spot on. It was a treat to watch.
Oh, nice.
Very, very cool. Very, very pog movement from both of you. GG's to Mike though. Very, very well played race.
Yeah,
Mike
GG,
now moves on to the next round, and unfortunately, Trotz, I believe that is.
Yeah, I'm out.
Very unfortunate. I hope you had a good time. Hope you had a good time.
Wait, is it one loss you're out now? Like
this is it, guys. This is the
it's Mike versus
bracket.
Josh. Mike versus Josh.
Yeah. So I do actually need to say the next 4 races. So it's going to be the semi-finals with Outrageous Jace, Michael Gaming Professional,
indeed,
Aslov, who also has a funny name, and the Flu 24/7. I know it's 127 or whatever. I don't even know what his name is. Anyway, those 2 matches, the bronze match for 3rd place and the final, are all hopefully going to be done on the same day. So
very, very
do
nice.
not. Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So,
best of luck to everyone on that day.
And that is also going to be. That is also going to be like a whole like sponsored day.
Yes.
Through the UAP, which I'll talk about in a second. But
any predictions for those matches, or are we not doing that?
Oh God, any of them could go any way. Honestly,
it could honestly.
Yeah, Josh has been playing Jak 2 also.
He has. He's been doing it. Though.
Yeah.
Who's in the tournament who's actually been playing Jak 1 the past week?
None of the
Not me.
Not of them 4.
Not me.
I've been playing Sly.
I've been playing Jak 3. And I'm not in the tournament, I don't know what I'm saying, but you know. I'll join the next one, it's okay.
Awesome. Okay, well, thank you for playing, guys. And yeah, congratulations to Mike, who goes through to play Outrageous Josh. Be sure to check that out at some point in the future. There'll be announcements in all the regular places, which if you're watching this, I assume you know where they will be. Yeah, so as I said, all 4 of the next matches are going to be done hopefully on the same day. almost definitely on the same day, and it's going to be sponsored by Urban Arts Partnership, who is sponsoring a lot of this stream. They are absolutely amazing. They are working with all kinds of communities, like underprivileged communities, and basically just trying to reach out and get more diversity into the video game industry. And they've got a pretty damn good track record of doing so. I'm completely winging this speech, but definitely check them out, because they are, as I said at the beginning, they're super worth checking out.
Yes, sir.
One of the stats that I do remember, and it is that of all of the people that have gone through this partnership, every single person has been accepted into a program with a university or college, and they're sitting at like a 100% acceptance rate. They're honestly absolutely amazing at what they do. Check them out.
Very, very nice.
And Serum will correct me if I got any of that wrong. Awesome. Thank you very much. One final thing is, up next we've also got more runners. I think it's SMO, Super Mario Odyssey.